Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about sus chords or suspended chords and how they're built and what are they. So the first chord that I was playing was called a D sus2, then a C sus2, both the same shape. We could also have a D sus4 and a C sus4. Now let's go over to the computer and analyze this D sus2 so I can explain to you how it's built, these sus chords, and why it's called a sus chord. So over here we can see we have a root on the 5th fret, then a perfect 5th, then another root an octave higher, a major 2nd, and a perfect 5th. What makes this a sus2 chord is the fact we have a major 2nd in there, and you'll notice there's no 3rd. So in order for this to be a major chord or a minor chord or any type of chord like a diminished or augmented, you need to have a 3rd in there. This is why it's called a sus chord or a suspended chord. Now let's say we did have a 3rd in there. So let's take one of these 5ths and then put a major 3rd in there. This would no longer be a sus chord, it would be an add9 chord or an add2 chord. So we call anything that has a 2nd in a higher register a 9th. If you had a 6th in there, it'd be a 13th. If you had a 4th, it'd be 11th. But you can say an add2 if you want. So that is an add2 chord because, or an add9 because it has a major 3rd in there. So a sus chord is basically a chord with either a major 2nd and no 3rd, and or a sharp 4. Oh no, or a 4. Sorry. So a perfect 4th. We could move that 2nd here. So this would be a sus4, and it wants to resolve back to your major chord. So a sus chord is kind of like your 5th chord or your 5 chord. It wants to resolve back to the 1. Even though you're on the 1, it adds some tension to your chord. It's really cool to kind of end on that chord though. I like that suspense. It's nice suspense if that's what you call it. You don't have to keep playing this shape. There is other shapes you can play. So here we have an A major E shape. Now we want to make a sus2, so what we're going to do is we're going to lower that 3rd 2 frets. That's going to be quite difficult to play. It's doable, that's why I love chords. Let's put an X there because we're not playing the B string. That's really cool. You could just play the top 4 strings or the bottom 4 strings. There's a sus chord for you there. Or we could play my favourite chord of all time, so we move this up there. And now let's make... This is an intense chord. So that's an A sus2, sus4. But you can add in your 3rd there. That's one of my favourite chords. So that would be an add9. So let's move that back because you have your major 3rd in there. That's one of my favourite chords of all time. And you can take off your 2nd finger, which would lower it to a minor 3rd. So you've got a minor add9. Absolutely stunning. You can, it's quite a stretch, but you can play all these kind of cool chords. You can hear that in quite a few songs by The Police. Every breath you take, whatever it's called. Every stalker you make. I hope that helps you guys out. That's what sus chords are, or suspended chords, and how you can create them. Also, the difference between a sus chord and an add chord, add 9 chord. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. It helps with the algorithm. Please subscribe if you haven't already, so you can get more lessons and things. I really appreciate it. You can get my books, posters and merch to help you with your guitar playing. I've created lots of different things that I use myself and I'm sharing with you guys. So thank you so much. I'll see you again for another video very soon. Take care.